Summon Izana. Now what this is going to do is that it's going to, when he targets my Izana with comma 1, I can chain Izana to pop another Yosenjo he has, and I might not die then. What's up, guys? It's your boy Kazaris, back with another fun little deck profile. And today, Cyber Angels are finally almost at full power. We have 3 Dakini back, which means we get to play as many Dakini as we want with up to 2 Machine Angel rituals. Finally being able to play 2 of this card again means that we can have, like, if we have 2 in the graveyard, we can safely add back 1 with Dakini to have a ritual spell in the following turn, as well as keeping the protection in the graveyard. We don't have to play the crappy Sprite's Blessing anymore to have 5 rituals. We can have 5 rituals by playing all of the good ones now, which is really good. We still are playing the Izana, so normally it would be like 3 Dakini here, but I cut 1 for Izana. 3 Dakini can break. Like, you don't really want to open it. You just want to search it after resolving your Edatin Ben-10 combo. But like opening it on its own doesn't really get your searches going. It just kind of, it's like a decent play, but if they out it, it's just much more fragile. So I'm only playing 2, just because you still like want to be able to put 1 back from the grave to summon 1 from your hand and stuff like that. You can do that with Izana as well, just a refresher. So Izana will make your opponent send the back row, and then it can attack twice. If it destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, it can attack another monster in a row. And then once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a Cyber Angel ritual you control, you can quick effect shuffle a ritual monster back into the deck and destroy another card they control. So very, very solid card. It's 25 attack, 26 defense, which is very relevant because it ties with Cyber Slash in under normal conditions. They can just bounce it, but like that might come up. But 26 is just good because it beats 25. And then Dakini makes your opponent send a monster they control to the grave. It inflicts pierce, or all rituals you control inflict piercing. And then once per turn during the end phase, you can add back a ritual monster or 1 Machine Angel ritual from your graveyard to your hand. So very, very good card. Dakini allows you to just keep recurring resources at the end phase if you don't kill them. Izana is just kind of a little bit more protective, a little bit more defensive, but still a very solid card as well. Then 3 Ben-10, 2 Edatin. You only need 2 Edatin. You don't want 3. It's only good when you tribute Ben-10 to summon it. Ben-10 is always good because no matter when you tribute Ben-10, you'll always get a search off of it. Edatin, when it's tributed, only gives an attack boost. You have to summon it to get the search. So it's much less good, but it's still worth playing 2, I believe. Just not worth playing 3. 3 Senju, 1 Bird. And this is where we get into like a little bit different. I'm playing 24 cards with Destiny Draw. Now, if you wanted to play like a Master of Rites build, this could be Cyclone, or you could cut like a Senju, or sorry, you could cut like a Bird, and this could be like a Cyclone, or you could cut like play 2 Senju, 2 Cyber Petite, and have room for 3 techs. But I want to play all of my searchers. And Master of Rites, like if you resolve Cyclone to search, you're just leaving yourself with not many life points, and the deck already isn't very defensive. So I just figure I want to play Destiny Draw as a way to search whatever I need with Veil. Because Veil, if you read Machine Angel Absolute Ritual, can shuffle back fairies and or warriors from your graveyard or from your graveyard into the deck to summon your ritual monsters. So you can shuffle back a Veil and a Senju, for instance, to summon Dakini. Veil it's a hand trap. It allows you to live. And if they don't kill Veil, it allows you to search for a Senju or a Sonic Bird. Like if you need a ritual spell, but you also want to make a rank 4, you can search for Sonic Bird, summon it, grab the ritual spell, and then make like a Diamond Dire Wolf, pop a back row, and then proceed. That's why I'm playing the 1 Bird, because it's a level 4 that still gets you a ritual spell, so you can make a rank 4 with it. So the rank 4s we're playing are Diamond Dire, because you just make it to bait back row before you commit. Malevolent Sin deals with a monster. I'm playing Paladynamo. You can make this with 2 Senjus in like slow game states. It's very good. You just have a lot of flex spots. Dweller, and then I'm playing 1 Excalibur. Like on the off chance like your Veil lives, and then you have another Veil, you can just summon the other Veil to turn 2 0 attack monsters into a 4K beater, which is kind of stupid. And then for the rank 6s, I'm playing a Bouncer and a Telemi. You can technically play a rank 8, which is Heliopolis, which is kind of cool because it can tribute Benten and Edatin to trigger their effects. However, I don't think there's ever a world where I'm going to want to overlay 2 Dakinis or a Dakini and an Izana to make that. Like, if I just have those on the field, I think I'd just rather keep those almost all the time. And if it's a simplified game state, just having these on the field is probably just going to win me the game anyway. Unless I'm afraid of like a drowning. Like, that's the only case where like they just top deck, set a card, and it's drowning. But like even then, I can just turn one to defense, force the drowning, and then on the following turn, they have the top deck like something else. And then I'm playing 2 MST as well. You can just like de-draw for MST if you want before you commit, or just like have it. I think this is very consistent overall. I'm not playing the draw spell because we're still playing 8 Benten, but at 24, 25 cards, if we add 1, it's much less likely to be seen with Benten than it would be in 20 cards. Because if you don't see it with Benten, it's a -1. Whereas if you see it with Benten, you go even in card advantage, because you have to activate it, tribute a card, so there's 2. You lose the Merciful Machine Angel and the card you tribute. Draw 2 cards, so you go even, but then you have to put 1 back. So you go -1 unless you tribute Benten. So you draw 2, put 1 back, and then search, which is decent, but only with Benten. So I'm not playing it. I'm opting to not play it. You could maybe cut down on the deck a bit, like cut the MSTs and play it and make it 23, but even then it would still technically be less consistent than if it were at 20. But I just think the Master of Rites build overall is just a little bit too weak because you're just not playing anything defensive and you're already putting yourself at fewer life points with Cyclone. So this lets you play MST, which is the same back row, and it doesn't cost any life points, and you get de-draw with Veil to make rank 4s. So having the rank 4 options with Veil and the life point protection is, I think, what makes this really good. And the fact that it synergizes with Machine Angel Absolute is what makes it pretty cool. So I'm going to show you a replay first against Cyber Dragon. I thought was really cool, and then we're going to get into some live duels. So stick around. I got a gin and lemonade today. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Alright, so up against a Zane Truesdale in this replay. I don't show replays a lot unless I think they're good. A very good example of what the deck can do. So we were on a win streak of 3. We're going second here. He opens insane too. He opens core, set 3. Searches overflow, so we know he has an overflow. He just sets 3. My hand, I'm just going to summon Sonic Bird, search, and pass. Like, I'm not going to attack because a bird over core is 1,000. And if he has a Cyclone, that's another 1,000 for him to trigger Cyrus out. So I'm not attacking. I'm just going to summon and pass. If he pops me, that's fine. I have Veil. Veil on its own will allow you to survive 3 attacks from Chimera Tech Rampage. They attack you, you go down to 19. You summon Veil, you go back up to 4k. They attack with a Veil, they attack you directly. That's 3 attacks, puts you at 19, triggers de-draw, and you live. Plus we have MST, so like, if he wants to kill me, he has to overflow. And then he top decks a second core, so he sees 2 cores and 6 cards, which is just nuts. He's gonna search a Cyberload, activate Cyberload, summon the Rampage, dump normal Sidra and core. So now if he has another overflow, he has 2 pops. We trigger the Veil, he attacks me direct. Now we trigger de-draw, we draw for Benten, I believe. Yep, and then we summon Petite Angel, add Edatin, and now in order to play around overflow, I'm going to activate specifically Machine Angel Ritual, not Absolute Ritual. Because if I activate Absolute Ritual to tribute Benten to summon Edatin, now he can just wipe both my monsters, because he has 2 pops in the graveyard. Whereas if I activate Machine Angel Ritual, if he wants to pop anything, he has to pop Petite only. Otherwise, whenever he tries to pop, I'll just protect. And him just popping Petite is fine, because I can just shuffle it back from the graveyard with Absolute. But in this case, he's going to not do anything. I'm going to activate Machine Angel Ritual. Alright, he tries to Cyclone, and then at this point I'm just like, alright, well now I just MST the other back row just to play safely 100%. I pop it, it's a drowning. I summon the Edatin, I tribute the Benten. Edatin, grab another Machine Angel Ritual from the deck, just to have it, and then I Benten add Dakini. And then I Machine Angel Ritual, tribute the 2 monsters on the field, Edatin boost, and I have a 3700 Dakini, and he has nothing on the field. And I attack him for game. So just like that, we played around everything. Even though it looked like we were just doing standard Rich Cyber Angel plays, I was thinking specifically what to activate in what order. So that's a replay, and we're just going to try and show that off every single duel. Not against Cyber Dragons, but that's just that kind of thinking. So let's just jump right in. Alright, we're up against an Alexis Rhodes. We are going second. So it's Master of Rites 2. So he's also playing Cyber Angel? Yep. Makes sense. Ew. Oh no. See, this is exactly why this card sucks. He had to tribute Azana, now he just loses a card. That sucks. If I draw Dakini, that would be lit. Does he just have it anyway? Does he just have Ben 10, Edaton anyway? Oh no, he has Dakini. Okay. Show me Dakini. Or honestly, if I draw a Zana, I win. Either one of those. Dakini or Zana. Huh. Nope. This, I take less damage, but I still trigger D-draw. No, there's nothing he can draw. So he doesn't have a play no matter what he does. I add Dakini here, I pass. Okay, now no matter what he does, he cannot kill me. Okay, so I'll take 23, I'll trigger D-draw. Now I'll draw for MST, I'll search Edaton. I will pop the back row, I will have Petite with a 3700 Dakini, and that's game. Cool. Hooray! Going second, and that's why Merciful Machine Angel is just so bad. It just put him so far behind to begin with. Pop that. Stygian Dirge. Interesting. Okay, well, add Edaton here. 3700 Dakini. I know he has Azana and Edaton in his hand, which means he can't do anything. Which means I summon this by tributing Dakini and Petite in my hand. 3700 Dakini, 4k exactly, sends his to grave. Yes. Yes. And nice. Cool. Easy win. Let's do another one. Alright, we're up against Assetto Kaiba. We are going first. So there's Senju. Senju's going to grab Dakini. We're going to set an MST and we're going to pass. Hopefully we just don't die through this. But we shall see. Now we want to draw a ritual spell or have him trigger D-draw to draw a ritual spell. Either one works. He has alternative, of course he does. He's just gonna pass there. You draw the ritual spell. Alright, I think we win. What a draw. Summon tribute. Summon Edaton and attack, just in case we need it to kill him. Yeah, well no, I think we do. Right, yeah, because I want to add Senju. No, I'm going to grab Edaton just in case this doesn't go through, and then I can Dakini add back Edaton in the end phase. Yeah. Then I have a solid chance of drawing another ritual spell. Grave and field specifically. So it has to equal level 8. So Dakini send. Yeah, now I still have a Sonic Bird, 2 Petite, and then 4 ritual spells in the deck. But this seems to do it. Nice. Let's do another. Quick, easy OTK. Alright, we're up against a Tristan Taylor. Interesting. We are going second. Okay. Hand is fine if we draw a ritual monster. Yo, Senju's. Wait, why would you even bother? Oh, okay. I was like, what? I thought he was just gonna summon 3 and then pass. I was like, why would you even reveal what it was at that point? But he's just gonna get a draw off of Izna. Not a fantastic opening hand. But we are going to search with Petite here. Again, grabbing Edaton because we have a higher chance of drawing Ben 10, and we want the combo. If we search Ben 10, we have about an even chance of drawing. We have less of a chance of drawing Ben 10. Or more of a chance of drawing Edaton, and less of a chance of drawing Ben 10 than if we searched Edaton. We have more of a chance of drawing the other part of the combo. So grabbing Edaton here is statistically correct. And we gotta play with the math. So he's gonna comma 3. He's gonna comma 2. He's gonna Izna. He's gonna draw a card. He's gonna hit me for some damage. Ah, he's comma 1ing as well. Okay, well, I have Veil, so I can't lose here. So we are guaranteed going to get a Ben 10 to our hand. Everyone I've played today has played around D-draw, so I'm just going to assume he was going to do the same and just only hit me with 2 to search and then pass. So I'm going to summon the Veil off of that. It hurts because I don't trigger D-draw, but he cannot out it. So if I draw like Senju or Sonic Bird, I can make a rank 4. So that's kind of cool. Ideally Senju. So Ben 10 or Senju works here. That's cool. So they all bounce to the hand. 1, 2, 3. All the ducks in a row. He has Oyam in his hand. So he does have a hand trap, unfortunate. So thankfully with Oyam it becomes equal to the original attack, which means that when we have Dakini on the field, it'll be 37 when boosted by Edaton. Oh wait, I'm just gonna pass on this. Oh, that's cool. So if he wants to, The only way you can deal with Veil is either by battle or by bouncing it. If he bounces it, it goes to my hand, I use it again. And it's at 2k under Field of the Warriors, so he cannot beat over it. Which means he can either A, attack me directly with comma 2, or bounce it with comma 1 and hit me for more damage, but then I just trigger it again, and he's in the same spot. So the most he can do is just poke me direct with comma 2 for 900 damage, at which point it triggers D-Draw, because I took 17 already. And he just doesn't, he just gets to search, but I get to keep my Veil on the field. D-Draw for Senju, bait out the back row, and to get get Benten. That's awesome. Thankfully I realized that. I was about to make a crappy play where I summon Dakini boosted by Edatin into probably the Sword Sting right there in the middle. So I think he's realizing that too. So comma 3 into comma 2 into comma 1. Comma 1 can bounce if he so wishes, but that is just gets him to the same spot. Doesn't really do much. He's just going to end there, really. He's not even going to do anything. So he's not even going to trigger my D-Draw. I mean, we can still just draw Senju or Benten. That still just works. 6 good draws. Petite is still fine. I'd just rather have the other two because I get a rank 4 play that way. So 7 good draws. 6 really good draws. And there's the Senju. Nice. I overlay for Diamond Dire. I'm suspecting the one in the middle is the Sword Sting. They both might be Sword Sting though, so we'll see. Detach, pop this, pop the middle one. If he puts back my Diamond Dire, that's fine. So it was MST. Interesting. So is the one on the left the Sword Sting most likely? Probably. Honestly, fine. So I'm just going to summon by tributing this. Benten will trigger. I think I get Izana here. Yeah, I get Izana, I think. Add back this. I trigger Izana, I think, here. I don't need to boost it. So I'm just going to shuffle back everything that's in the grave. Activate Izana, makes him send a spell or trap to grave. You can just send Sagan if he wants and just hold the back row. But it is chainable, so I'm assuming it's Sword Sting, in which case he bounces everything. And I think I just lose from this point, in all honesty. That's unfortunate. Doesn't really matter what I do, because he can just Sword Sting reveal 3 here. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and tribute Edatin just on the off chance that it's not Sword Sting. Wait, so he's bouncing those to hand. This is fine. Wait a minute. So I'm going to summon the Edatin by adding back, or sending back the Benten, and then this will just add back Absolute from grave. Then I'm going to activate the Absolute, tribute the Edatin, summon Izana. Now what this is going to do is that it's going to, when he targets my Izana with comma 1, I can chain Izana to pop another Yosenjo he has, and I might not die then. It's kind of cool. He's going to summon Oyam here, but it only gets original attack, so I can still beat over it. But then he gets to search. He's going to discard Izna, so I know he has 1, 2, or 3 in hand. Goes up to 25. He gets to add a Yosenju card, though. So we'll see here. No piercing. Had to specifically be tribute. Now, I don't know. Now I'm in a position to top deck. This is a weird... I think I still just lose, but this gave me the best chance. And his hand is still all monsters, so I don't die. But he's going to tanky add something here. Add Sujik. Okay, what does this do? It's a boost, right? Yeah, so it has to battle an opponent's monster, though. Okay, so he's going to summon 3. He's going to summon 2. And he's going to summon 1. And, oh, he's going to summon Sujik. Why? Wait, what? Is he only going to poke direct? Wait, what is happening? What just happened? Did he think I was only at 25? He goes 3, 2, 1. 1 target to bounce. I chain pop 2. That way he doesn't search. And then he hits me for 33. I trigger D-Draw. I think I killed him. Wow. Yeah, I think that play won. Holy crap. Wow. That play won me the game. So even though he like... I don't know if he like threw on purpose or just like accidentally just made a big mistake. I think I won no matter what, because yeah, because he goes 3-2-1, 1 target Izana, shuffle back Idatin, pop 2. That way it doesn't search another Oyam if he plays 2. And he hits me for 33, or he doesn't hit me at all. In which case, I mean, it's probably better if he doesn't hit me at all, but then I can still just draw like any Senju or Petit because I shuffled them all back. So I mean, if he didn't hit me at all, I had a good chance. If he did hit me at all, I won. Because like I was at 4k life, so he might have forgotten that he hit me in the first place. In which case, if he just tried to hit me one time to not trigger D-draw, it would still trigger it. Because I had taken over 2,000 damage at that point. So yeah. So weird. Hard game, but nice. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. The deck is fun. It's not very good still, but I like it a lot. I think I like this build of it the best. I'm not sure. Maybe Master Rice 2 has some merit to prevent monster targeting, but I just think overall, I don't know, you need some way to be defensive because that just gets MST'd or just gets popped by literally anything, and then they just target your monsters. So Veil is a cool way to play it. I like the rank 4 capability that the deck has. And overall, I'm just very excited to be playing Cyber Angels again. I think, honestly, they could just bring back, well, I don't know. The reason Machine Angel Ritual is at 2 as well is because of Witchcrafters, because they played it to protect Vare. So if they brought it back to 3, Witchcrafters could just play 3 of it again, alongside their 2 Holiday, and just have a ton of protection for the Vare. So like, even though I think it could come back to 3, and Cyber Angels would just not be strong enough still, even if Cyber Angels could also play a semi-limit, I think it being at 2 just to keep Witchcrafters in check is just fine. So, but that's going to do it for the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy your coffees or whatever drink you are drinking at the time you're watching this. I'm drinking a gin and lemonade. Enjoy the rest of your days. I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.